Well, fresh off sanctions relief, Iranian President Hassan Rouhani is in Europe for a two-day tour where he will meet with the head of the Roman Catholic Church, Pope Francis. Amy Kellogg, live in Rome with details on that. Amy?
Hi, John. Well, Iran is just racing to take advantage of the lifting of sanctions and get some foreign investment and trade going again. And Europe, John, is greeting this all with arms wide open. Now, this is the first time an Iranian leader has been to Europe in nearly 2 decades, and President Hassan Rouhani isn't traveling light. His delegation is more than 100 large, and they need some 20 cars to make their way around Rome. Italy has promised billions for financing companies that will invest in Iran, and it hopes to quadruple exports to Iran in the next few years. It is believed some $18 billion in deals will be signed while Rouhani and his team are in town, and these will be in energy, infrastructure, shipbuilding, and railroads, to name a few. Rouhani met with the Italian President Sergio Mattarella and will dine with Prime Minister Matteo Renzi this evening. Rouhani will then meet Pope Francis tomorrow, the Pope having been a big supporter of the nuclear deal. All this just days after Iran received the Chinese President Xi Jinping in Tehran, where a whopping $600 billion in deals were signed for the next 10 years. Iran's supreme leader was quoted as saying, "We never trusted the West. That's why we were seeking more cooperation with independent-minded countries." The Chinese deals include cooperation in nuclear energy. Sunday saw an aviation show take place in Iran. Iran has announced it expects to get itself 114 Airbus planes this year. Its aviation industry was another that was crippled by the sanctions, with aging planes and lack of parts and general concerns about air safety. And finally, John, a little note about the novelty of all of this, having an Iranian leader in the West. Protocol in these countries is catching up with events. Here in Italy, we understand that people at the dinner tonight will be washing down their pasta without wine. But in France, apparently there won't be a big dinner at the Élysée Palace because, of course, Iranian protocol dictates that wine, that alcohol cannot be in the room, and the French have been more formal about scrapping their own protocol. John.
Amy Kellogg, unbelievable developments. Amy, thank you.